Yo, what's up guys? So I didn't record the first couple of moves I had because they actually didn't place anything, but this is my first alliance war with 2 Loki, and in this battle group I'm actually with Vex. So this is a Nightcrawler fight, pretty easy. There's nothing really special. I'm just gonna charge these poises and try to get all the damage I can during these stuns. Alright, so not much to it. 11 hits. Stark Spidey is absolutely a friggin' beast. He's ending most of these alliance war fights in just a handful of combos. Next we got Juggernaut. I actually have a Juggernaut boss fight recorded from my previous alliance, but with Mystic Dispersion I suck at Juggernaut. So I go in with Blade, and my plan is just to basically just bleed him to death, because I really can't play against Juggernaut. I suck at him. I much rather fight a Magic. And I realized this is the Power Lock node, which is I run willpower, so it's good for me, but I just want to get these bleeds off and kill him. And I'm taking a lot of block damage, but it's really not all that much, so. But yeah, Blade's also putting in a lot of work into my Alliance War team. Them together, I probably could do the whole lane I did. Alright, so I got more energy, and I'm path 3, but I think Nappa is holding behind. And alright, on to the next node, and this is Spider-Man on Unstunnable. I already know it's unstunnable. In tier 3 I know it was unstunnable, but you know, I always check the nodes. And in this fight I go in with Stark Spidey because I know I can charge those poises and then knock him out in just a couple hits. My thoughts on Alliance War fights is that the faster you knock him out, the less chance there is for you to make a mistake. Unfortunately, I did make a mistake here. I completely forgot that he had True Psych on, so I didn't prepare myself to dodge a special 1 attack. And I just take some block damage because it's just safer than intercepting Spidey, because I have found myself to get hit trying to intercept, because unlike Nightcrawler, you can see his animation and quickly block, but with Spider-Man it's like a super quick evade, and then he hits you in the face. Alright, so on to the next fight, and this is Doctor Strange. I forget if he had Mystic Dispersion. He probably did, but nothing really to worry about here. I go in with Magic just because I don't want to deal with Mystic Dispersion or with his special 2, just because I'm not too great at dodging his special 2. So I go in with Magic. Honestly, Magic is probably one of the MVPs in Alliance War offense. So my plan was to power lock and then keep him in the corner, and you guys will see in a little bit some BS, so I stopped intercepting. So here's my first intercept, goes well, and then I use my special 2 after this one, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get the intercept, and I get smacked. I don't think I did anything wrong. Luckily, Magic gains a bar of power if she steals it. So I was under limbo, which is awesome. So yeah, just little things like that kind of like scar you and make you regret intercepting, or not necessarily regret it, but makes you think twice. Alright, so this is actually a pretty easy fight, besides that little slip up. Yeah. Alright, so I am on path 3, so I plan to take this bottom path. Yeah. I hate the mama. So I'm just trying to see, you know, how everyone else is doing as far as health. Alright, so I come back and I fight this Agent Venom with Blade just because I want to conserve as much health as I can with Spider-Man, because I plan to use him against the Unblockable Special 1, and I plan to use Magic on the Magic boss, or Blade and Magic as two my counters to the Magic boss. And as you can see there, I got the bleed off. This is like really annoying me now in Alliance War and in AQ, just because you take so much block damage. But like you saw at the beginning of the fight that I got a parry bleed off, but no parry. And it's really annoying because you think you got the parry and you know it's supposed to be a parry, but you let go of your block to hit them, and instead you get whacked in the face because you let go of your block. And that one was my fault, but not really worried about it. I can just heal. But yeah, Blade does a lot of damage, so not really too worried about it. Knock him out. Still at 70% health because I healed up. And then this next fight really pissed me off because of some real BS, and you guys will see it in a little bit. Alright, so the plan here was to go in with Blade and just hit parries, and while she has the 3 Furies, just to hit her twice, once while stunned and once, or actually twice while stunned, and get the bleeds off just to do some damage over time. And here's my mistake, I get parried. Like, I completely own up to that one. Definitely my mistake. I shouldn't have hit her, but you'll see it in a little bit.
Bruh.
Like that, I couldn't. It just made me so mad. And then, as you can see there, I'm getting parries off, but they're not counting it. Like, you see the bleeds. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I was just stuck in the corner. It just, I don't know. But yeah, I go in with Stark. I build my poises, and I just take her out pretty quick. Like, in hindsight, I should have gone with Magic or with Stark just to either nullify, hit the special 3 with Magic, or just hit a lot of damage with Stark just to get it over with. It just really made me mad that I wasn't getting parries, even though the parries were there, or the parry bleeds at least. Whatever. At least I got the kill. It didn't really cost me any much more. It really irritating the fact that Medusa can auto block while stunned. I don't know. I think that shouldn't be possible. Alright, so next fight, Iceman. Obviously I'm gonna use Stark. His special one is really easy to evade for me, even with the Cold Snap. Not really a big deal. Yeah, Stark Spider-Man just mops the floor with him. Not really much to it. Oh, just 29 hits and the fight's over. Alright, so Nappa is holding back just to see if who needs help the most. They're both Spider-Man mini bosses. My champs look kind of dire except for my magic, but I don't want to use magic for Spidey. Fortunately, I did have a couple potions in the stash expiring, so I go and grab those because I'm really low on health because of the Iceman Cold Snap damage. Did a little number on me, but not. I had enough health to take on this Spidey. So yeah, I go back in and I heal up a little bit, and the plan is to do the same thing as the other Spidey in tier 3, because I came from a tier 3 alliance, and as far as I know, I'm not sure if it changes with tier 1, tier 2, but this was a Limber node. But I'm not sure if this I think this is a new change in Alliance War. It's stun immune now, and I noticed that I got pretty lucky with with a couple evades. My plan here is, again, like I hate intercepting Spidey just because there are times where you get smacked like pretty fast. Fortunately, I got pretty lucky with the evades, and I actually took him out pretty fast. 26 hits, and the fight was over. Alright, so now at this time I was at work. Unfortunately, Scrady bastards got the magic down. I really wanted to use my magic to take her down, but everyone else got to it before me. I just saw it online. Boss was open, and by the time I got in there, she was already dead. So whatever. We did end up getting the win. There I am. Ace Games MVP, first Alliance War, no big deal. Alright, so guys, let me know if you want more Alliance War gameplay, and yeah.